But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You ask me, I'm not antisocial. I'm just anti-bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it basically boiled down to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't antisocial, I ain't shy, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't lack the ability to communicate on efficient level, you know what I'm saying?
Something we all know. One thing we die for. Nothing but pain stuck in this game. Searching for fortune. Fame.
What's good, my people? Welcome back to the Pursuit of F.A.M.E YouTube channel. Had to take a swig of that good H2O. Appreciate y'all tuning in once again. You know what I'm saying? And today's topic, we're going to talk about being considered a label antisocial. Now, a lot of times, especially when you are introverted type of person like me, introverted, Piscean type of nature, you know what I'm saying? People like to label you shy or antisocial or, you know what I'm saying, whatever they call it. They might like to put social anxiety on you. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you ask me, I'm not antisocial. I'm just anti-bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it basically boiled down to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't antisocial, I ain't shy, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't lack the ability to communicate on efficient level, you know what I'm saying? I just like to communicate about something of intelligence or something that, you know, some that sparks my mind frame, you know what I'm saying? Some that, you know, some with weight, for lack of better terms, you know what I'm saying? Something with meaning, you know what I'm saying? Something with depth, you know what I'm saying? I ain't into that, you know, the shallow ass conversation, you know what I'm saying? One of the main reasons why I don't really just go out my way to talk to a lot of people, you know, especially just people just, you know, that you interact with day to day, you know what I'm saying, beyond just the normal, you know what I'm saying, shooting the shit, small talk, speaking and being cordial type of thing. But beyond that, you know what I'm saying, it's because, you know, most people, you know, a lot of people that you encounter, man, they just, the conversation is ego based, you know what I'm saying? It's gossipy, you know what I'm saying? It's lower vibrational, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to deal with that shit. Water break. Good H2O, man. Hey, but anyway, man, it's just like, I don't like even being fucking with gossip, you know what I'm saying? Gossipy people, you know what I'm saying? You know, for one thing, you dealing with folks that do a lot of gossiping and discussing other people's business, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can pretty much be sure that they doing the same thing to you or about you with other people, you know what I'm saying? People who can't mind their own business, people always discussing other people's business, especially when they had nothing to do with them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times that be people who don't have nothing going on for themselves, have their own insecurities, you know what I'm saying? And then talking about other people is just a way to keep their mind off they shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I really don't like being amongst that type of behavior and that type of conversation, that type of vibration, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being messy, you know what I'm saying? And dabbling in other people's business, you know what I'm saying? I don't, for me personally, I don't really give a fuck about what nobody else doing, you know what I'm saying? If I just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about nobody else's business, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it ain't pertaining to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm too focused on what it is that I want to do, or what it is that I want to create, or what it is that I'm planning, to even worry about what somebody else doing, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of that just come from insecurities or jealousy, envy, you know what I'm saying, ego, you know what I'm saying, or self-hate, you know what I'm saying, just egotistical thoughts, you know what I'm saying, so all the celebrity gossip, all the motherfucking, just shit that you see on TV, like shit like love and hip hop and all that type of shit, reality show TV and all that old shit that's full of drama and all that. I don't even partake in it, you know what I'm saying? I choose not to, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, just anti-bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Once you reach a certain level of understanding, a certain level of consciousness, you understand how those things affect you. Not only just mentally, but spiritually, you know what I'm saying? That, everything that you absorb, you take it into your state of being, you know what I'm saying? And now some people are able to take that certain, you know what I'm saying, some people are able to take it in and be able to not have it affect it, like, you know what I'm saying, like you on a certain level, you gotta be able to do that, because, you know what I'm saying, even with a certain level of consciousness, you know what I'm saying, you still gotta deal with certain shit, deal with certain type of personalities, or deal with certain instances, or maybe even just partake, you know what I'm saying. For instance, like music, you know what I'm saying, some of the music, you know what I'm saying, that we listen to, even, you know what I'm saying, it may not necessarily be reality TV, but, you know what I'm saying, some of the shit that we might watch or pick up on, or this and that and the third, you know what I'm saying, like, you gotta be able to not have that shit affect your state of being, you know what I'm saying, so you gotta be able to separate from it. But, you know what I'm saying, but as far as like dealing with people and individuals that, you know what I'm saying, that constantly bring that type of energy, that bring that negativity, you know what I'm saying, bring them low vibrations, you know what I'm saying, this shit just draining for me, you know what I'm saying, being an empathetic type of person, and being like being on my empath type shit, you know what I'm saying, it's like I don't want to be absorbing nobody else's energy. I don't want to be absorbing nobody, you know what I'm saying, negativity, and have to deal with that, you know what I'm saying. And people just dump all that shit on you and just leave you to deal with it, you know what I'm saying. They gone right on with their whole gossiping ass life, you know what I'm saying. So so it's just like, man, I just like to really make sure I have a hold and I control, to the best of my ability. I like to control water break. I like to try to control to the best of my ability what enters my energetic, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like what I allow to pass my energetic barrier, you know what I'm saying? The energies ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really wanna, you know what I'm saying, interact like that, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of who it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no picks, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that go from family, friends, you know what I'm saying, associates, shit, you know what I'm saying, just all around, you know what I'm saying, the gossiping, you know what I'm saying, it's just something that just hurt the hell out of me, because, like, mess, shit just aggravating to me, you know what I'm saying, like, hearing other people talk about, you know what I'm saying, what other people got going on when it ain't pertaining to them. You know what I'm saying? People like to go out their way and volunteer other people's business information. That's why a lot of times you just got to keep your fucking business to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the previous video. You know what I'm saying? And, and like I said, 9 times out of 10, if a motherfucker gossiping around you or something like that, talking, running their mouth, you know what I'm saying? And all the time, it might not even be gossip. It might just be sometimes motherfuckers so caught up in their ego, they don't even realize that they just just running their mouth, just discussing shit that ain't got nothing to do with them, that ain't pertaining to them, you know what I'm saying? That don't have no bearings on anything that going on in their life, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it just make them feel better to speak about some shit that's, that maybe somebody else be going through, or, you know what I'm saying, or feel like they present a certain type of information, you know what I'm saying, because that give them kudos to themselves. They want to be the first one to put it out. They want to be the first one. They want to be in the conversation. They want to be in the know about all the messy shit, so they can be able to discuss the messy shit with all kind of other messy ass people. You know what I'm saying? That just ain't my vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I said, man, unless you're a person that just vibrating on the same energetic way, I can't really fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because before, I used to do a lot of lowering myself, you know what I'm saying, water break. I used to do a lot of trying to meet people where they at, you know what I'm saying, and in turn, that made me a lower vibration of being, you know what I'm saying, coming down to certain levels of feeling like I had to adapt to this type of person, you know what I'm saying, to be able to reach them and have some hopes of bringing them up to my level, you know what I'm saying, and not saying that I'm more important than nobody, but I'm more important than motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more important to myself, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people feel like it's bad to feel like you too good for certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, not what, spiritually and consciously, you know what I'm saying, I feel like I am too good for certain shit, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta be like that, or else you're gonna allow yourself to be around any type of thing, any type of people. You're gonna allow yourself to go for anything, and you're gonna allow yourself to be drained and brought down by lower vibration, you know what I'm saying, entities, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, to a certain extent, you gotta feel like not being it becomes a problem when you on some egotistical shit, you know what I'm saying? And taking it to a cynical level. That's different. What I'm talking about is, you know what I'm saying, protecting your own energy, protecting your own righteousness, you know what I'm saying, so you can have your own balance and maintain your own balance of righteousness and righteousness, because you're gonna have both. It's yin and yang, you know what I'm saying, but just being able to maintain a certain level of consciousness and energetic and vibrational, you know what I'm saying, you know what the fuck I mean, man, just trying to maintain certain levels of spirituality and consciousness within all areas of how you operate, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and if ain't people that's bringing that type of energy, you know what I'm saying, shit, man, gotta do away with them, man. I don't want to keep on rambling on too much, you know what I'm saying all that to say, man, I ain't antisocial, just anti-bullshit. You ain't bringing no bullshit. You bringing some good. You bringing something to the table. You know what I'm saying? You bringing something righteous. You into righteousness. You into consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Positivity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta be a fucking monk or something like that. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a person that's into righteousness and high vibration and trying to be the best and constantly evolve and involve to for the better, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. Not antisocial, anti-bullshit, you know what I'm saying? That's the video for the day, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down below. Appreciate y'all checking me out. It's the Pursuit of Fame, you know what I'm saying? Till next time, till next video, man. Stay peaceful, you know what I'm saying? Keep grinding and stay up. Love. Peace.
Something we all know. One thing we die for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this game. Searching for fortune, fame.